Well, hello, Panther fans, and welcome into Lufkin Panther District 16 5A basketball, where our Panthers are at the Pack tonight, getting set to take on these Broncos of Dayton. It's our Cafe Del Rio pregame show, live courtside at the Pack. As the Panthers' home season, or really district season, is coming to a close mighty quickly. The Panthers are 5-0 in district play as we start round 2 of the second round of District 16 5A play. Dayton coming in at 0-5 tonight, and our biggest offensive output of the season came 2.5 weeks ago in Dayton, where the Panthers hung 87 points on these Broncos, including 24 in the first quarter and 23 in the third quarter. But it was the 19-3 whooping in the second quarter that put this thing to bed. The Panthers limited the Broncos to only 3 total points in the second quarter, and would go on to kick off district play with a big win, 87-41, and it would start a run now, a 5-in-a-row win for head coach JT McManus and our Lufkin Panthers. So we are here once again live at the Pack. We'll be right back here on Friday as we'll have Kingwood Park, which was actually our closest game in the first round of district play. They will be here at the Pack on Friday night. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock, Kingwood Park and the Panthers. But first things first, we got to get rid of these Dayton Broncos tonight. And, of course, they'll be led by Thibodeau, Rollins, and company. They started out hot in the first quarter last game, but they succumbed to the pressure in the second quarter, and Lufkin ran off and left them in that District 16 5A opener. Once again, Cafe Del Rio pregame show, live here in Lufkin from the Pack as the Panthers get ready to take on the Dayton Broncos, if you will. And we'll keep it right here for our Higginbotham Insurance starting lineups. You know where to get all your insurance handled. That is the Davis boys at Higginbotham Insurance. Hit your car and house and wrap it all together, baby. That is right, Higginbotham Insurance. See the Davis boys today. That is your starting lineups coming up here just in a moment. But first things first, we will stand and have our national anthem as the Panthers retreated back for one final word of encouragement with head coach JT McManus, longtime Panther head basketball coach, as we are just about 40 seconds away from tonight's national anthem and our starting lineups. The Higginbotham Insurance starting lineups, once again, the Davis boys, baby. Stop by and see Jamie and Lloyd and Scott, all the boys. That's the Davis boys at Higginbotham Insurance, your starting lineups. But first things first, we will send it over to our PA addresser as he will bring you tonight's national anthem as he get ready to start round 2 of 16 5A play.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pack for tonight's district varsity basketball game between the Dayton Broncos and your Lufkin Panthers. At this time, would you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Tonight's national anthem, and it is now time for your starting lineups. Once again, brought to you by Higginbotham Insurance, the Davis boys at Higginbotham Insurance. Stop in and see them today. Let's go over to PA addresser. Right.
6'1" junior, number 4, Brandon White. At guard, 6' junior, number 2, Ernie Rollins. At guard, 6'1" senior, number 2, Dawson Victorian.
Didn't you say number 2?
And guard, 6'5", senior number 23, Zach Bro. And at forward, 6'5", junior number 0, Donovan Thibodeau.
Thibodeau's our big man. He did average or scored 11 points in for us or for them in the first game, but he got a little bit of foul trouble. That led to the problem. Here are your starting lineups for your Lufkin Panthers. That's how we do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for your Lufkin Panthers. At guard, 6'7" sophomore, number 1, Austin Brown. At guard, 5'9", junior number 4, Dayton Newman. At guard, 6'4", junior number 10, Marcellus Hart. And guard, 6'2", junior number 12, B.J. Thomas. And forward, 6'3", sophomore number 14, Jaquelian Sanders. Assistant coaches for the Panthers are Brian.
And there's your starting lineups for our Lufkin Panthers. Nothing changing tonight. Brown, Newman, Parks, Thomas, and Sanders. The starting lineup tonight for head coach J.T. McManus. Panthers will be in our all-white jerseys with the Michael Jordan emblem on the right sleeve. And, of course, the purple trim. The Broncos will be in the purple trim with the purple jerseys with the white trim, kind of backwards of what we're wearing tonight. Here we go. Can the Panthers stay 6-0 in district play? Your first quarter brought to you by Pilgrim's Pride coming up. But right now, it's your security and guarantee tip-off from center court, and we are underway from the pack. The Panthers have it. Austin Brown going straight to the rack on the first possession. It will not go. Tipped away. Sanders had it, but it'll be cleared out by Rollins for the Broncos. And score 0-0 here underway in your Pilgrim's Pride. Quarter number 1 from the pack. Rollins trying to lob it inside to Thibodeau, but he threw it away. It'll be a turnover on the first possession of the ball game for the Broncos. Thibodeau averaging double figures, listed at about 6'5". He is a big drink of water there for the Broncos and head coach Bankhead. Newman with the ball on the right side, passes over to Austin Brown on the right wing. Bronston going baseline, gets a screen from Sanders, picks up his dribble, drops it off. Sanders trying to get it inside to Marcellus, but he threw it away. Back-to-back turnovers here on both possessions by both clubs. White has it, dribbling all the way with the left-hander. Too hard off the glass, rebound by Brown, but he dribbled it off his foot, and that'll be out of bounds off the Panthers, and they will retain possession. Austin Brown scored 21 in the first game against these guys, and it was B.J. Thomas throwing in, or excuse me, Austin had 25. B.J. Thomas had 17 in the first matchup. Our two leading scorers in District 16 5A play since we started. Ball on the right side. Now Victorian has it, picked up by B.J. White, top of the key. He'll be guarded by Marcellus. Lufkin in that patented man-to-man defense that Coach McManus is known to play. Rollins dribbling left, now passing left, hands it off to Victorian, now back to the right. In the paint, trying to lob it inside, shoots up an air ball. That draws not much, maybe a little back iron, if any. Parks over to Austin Brown, right side, three-pointer too hard. The Whataburger three ball just off the back iron, and we are still scoreless. A minute and a half into your Pilgrim's Pride, quarter number 1. White in the paint, weaving, dishes it off inside. Thibodeau with the first bucket of the ball game, and the big man scores first. Broncos lead it 2-0. Newman brings it up for Lufkin. Dribbles right side. Sanders wide open for a baseline three. That is in and out, no good. Parks had a hand on it, but the rebound is going to be controlled by White. Lufkin still scoreless now as we approach the 2-minute mark of this first quarter. Down 2-0. Inside pass stolen away. Sanders with it. He wants to run, and he can. Outlet pass goes to Sanders, and he gives it up to Parks. Parks lays it up and in. I thought he was going to go in with a flush, but he lays it up and in and ties it up at 2-2. Good pass by Sanders. He kind of faked me out. I thought he was going to take it all the way in. 2-2 score now. And almost a turnover. Your sister. Dayton back with it. There's a 15-footer off the front iron, just a bit short, no good. Sanders tips it over to Newman, and Newman wants to run quickly down the right sideline into the paint, over to Brown. Top of the key, dribbles left with the left hand in the paint. Oh, good pass, but I'm not quite so sure Sanders was quite ready for it. I think he thought Brown was going to take it up, and that'll be a turnover. 2-2 still your score now with 5:17 remaining in our Pilgrim's Pride quarter number 1. Our next broadcast will be Friday night right back here at the Pack. 7 o'clock start time, Kingwood Park. Coming into tonight's play is in third place in district play. We'll be here at the Pack. There's a good entry pass, but it is stolen away by B.J. Thomas. Panthers playing some defense again. Outlet goes to Newman in a collision midair. Newman goes down, but he is okay, but he was fouled. Hacked in the act, and Dayton Newman, our super junior, will be headed to the Abel's Pharmacy free throw line for a couple of freebies. Two to 2 is your score. Outside of that game down in Dayton, the Panthers have had some issues getting the ball in the bucket at times as Newman misses that free throw off to the left, no good. Second free throw is in, and we've got our first lead of the ball game. Panthers lead it 3-2. As White walks it up, passes right over to Rollins. Rollins gets a screen, dribbling left. Bad pass, saved away by Victorian. Victorian with a deep three, well short, no good. Austin Brown with the rebound. He's got it down the left-hand side. Step back, toe was on the line. It's in. They're going to call it a 3-ball for Austin Brown, but I had a good vantage point. His toe was on the line, but we will take it. AB with a Whataburger 3-ball, and he is on the board. His first bucket of the game, and we lead it 6-2. Thibodeau in the paint, fade away, got it to go down. Excuse me, that's Perot. He's into the ball game and got it in from about 5 feet in the middle of the paint, and that does not make Coach McManus happy with that defensive prowess right there. 6-4 the lead. Marcellus goes baseline against Thibodeau. Can't get the left hand to go, and Thibodeau yanks down the rebound for the Broncos. Pass out to Rollins, right side. And Rollins gets by Newman, then hits a 3. Nope, off the iron, no good. Parks with the rebound for the Panthers. Marcellus steps left, kicks it out left, and BJ was going left, and he threw it behind him, and that'll be a turnover as Dallas Harrell checks into the ball game for Sanders. And White, Javarius White will check into the ball game as well, and he comes in for Marcellus Park. 6-4 your score. Lufkin leading it. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Brought to you by Pilgrim's Pride and S&W Collision. Entry pass, now kick it out to the right side. There's a 3-ball, corner pocket, and it is good by Victorian. The Whataburger 3-bomb is good, and Dayton has regained the lead 7-6. Newman over to Brown. Brown trying to penetrate, stops, kicks it out. BJ wide open for 3 off the iron, no good. Dallas Harrell had his hands on it, but he lost it out of bounds, and Dayton will get it back here, and a little bit of a lethargic first quarter offensively for Lufkin. White walks it up. The junior will be picked up by our White, Javarius White. Rollins on the left side. Entry pass to Thibodeau, trying to back down Dallas. Goes up, passes out to the right side. White spin move in the paint. Took a couple extra steps, I believe. Yes, it'll be a travel. 7-6. Dayton with the lead here. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Newman over to BJ. Top of the key now to Austin. Swings it around left side. Newman looking for some screenage. Can't find it. Finds Austin at the left elbow. He penetrates. He's got Thibodeau on his back. Kicks it open to wide open BJ. And Thomas's 3-ball will do everything but go down. It rims out. No good. 2:20 to go. Still first quarter. Lufkin down 1. They thought about a three there, but then brought it back up. No, White will fire up a three. That's off the mark. A push in the back by Thibodeau goes uncalled by the officials. Ball is on the hardwood, and Harrell trying to get it, and he does. Great individual effort over there by Dallas Harrell. Gets it to Newman. Newman to BJ on the other end, and BJ Thomas with the right hand floater drops it down, and the Panthers are back up 8-6. As Cody Blake and company getting ready to check in. Ball out on the left wing. Spin move, baseline. There's a shot up by Rollins. That won't go. BJ can't get the rebound. Rollins gets his own rebound, yanking it away from Thomas. Thought about a three. Passed it up. Sampson in the paint. Dribbling right. Got Brown all over him. Kicks it out. White on the wing. Entry pass to Thibodeau. He's got Harrell on his hip. We double team him. Kick it out. Wide open. Rollins three. Off the iron. No good. Dallas with the rebound for Lufkin, and he will give it up to Brown on the far side. A deep NBA three is well off the mark, but White's in for the rebound for Lufkin in the paint. Strip going up with the right hand, in and out, no good. Dallas Harrell with the rebound, put back good. Harrell gets it and goes back up over Thibodeau, and Lufkin up 10-7 now as we got a St. Luke's Health Memorial timeout. It's a 60-second break. We'll take it with them. Lufkin up 3, last minute of the first quarter here on Lufkin Game Time.
Loving Auto Group is more than a great place to buy and service your vehicle. We're your neighbor, friend, and fully committed to helping the communities we serve.
You'll love the loving way. Loving Auto Group.
Hey Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
And welcome back to the pack, where the Panthers have matched our biggest lead of the ball game, 10-7. 1:03 to go here in our Pilgrim's Pride, quarter number 1. Rollins walks it up, passes it right side over to Sampson. Sampson trying to penetrate, throws it back out front to Rollins. Over to White, top of the key three, good. White with a Whataburger three-point bomb, and we are tied at 10, 45 seconds to go first quarter. Inside pass to Parks. Marcellus got it to go, and we got a little and one opportunity coming in for Marcellus Parks. Went up in the paint with the left hand, got it to go, and will now head to the free throw line for a Abel's Pharmacy free throw to try to tie our biggest lead of the game at 3 tonight. Free throws up, and it's good. Marcellus leads his team in scoring here in the first quarter with 5. 13-10 is our score, 35 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. White now back to the left, hands it off to James. Sampson, fancy dribbling out front, trying to get it back into James, stolen away by Harrell. Harrell with the outlet pass goes to Marcellus. Marcellus missed the layup, but Cody Blake is there to lay it up and in. And the Panthers up by 5. 12 seconds to go, first quarter. White pass down the right sideline. He's got Williams. Williams in the paint. Fade away, off the back iron, no good. Got his own rebound, and Harrell's going to foul him. And that will send Williams to the line for 2. Abel's Pharmacy free throws here as we close out the first quarter. First free throw by Williams. This is their first free throw attempts of the night, and it's off the back iron, no good. Second free throw is up, and it's off the mark, no good. We got a lane violation, however, against the Broncos. Lufkin will have it back with 3.1 remaining. Gets it into Brown. Brown crosses the timeline in the center of the court. Will pull up for the three. Oh, and he banked it in. He banked in the three. Count it, baby, for the second time in 3 games at the house. Austin Brown ends the first quarter with a 3-ball at the buzzer. Panthers 18, Dayton 10. We're headed to the second quarter, brought to you by Pilgrim's Pride. Back right after this.
Panther fans, craving a game time snack? Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches with excellence. Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
And welcome back as we get ready to start quarter number 2, brought to you by Loving Toyota. Our man Joe Loving, the Loving Auto Group, out there on the entire east side of the loop. Stop in to see him today. Tell him the broadcast crew for the Panthers sent you by. Dayton down by 8, our biggest lead of the ball game, but they've got the ball. Sampson into the paint. Free run at the bucket, and somebody's going to foul him from behind. It looks like it's going to be Javarius White. And it's going to send Sampson to the line to shoot a couple of free throws here. First free throw is up, and it is good. 7-point Panther lead. Sampson, first points of the night, and his second point of the night. Cuts the lead to 6. Newman back into the ball game for Lufkin. He's got Parks on the right side into the paint, goes up against Thibodeau. Easy with the left hand. And Marcellus Parks now, the junior, with 7 points. He leads the Panthers in scoring, and we're back up by 8. There's Victorian trying to get that alley into the paint again. A lot of contact, but no call, excuse me. And Daylen Newman gets the rebound for Lufkin, hands it off to Blake. Blake goes right, picks up his dribble, and might have traveled. Drug his foot just a little bit. And that'll be a turnover, and the Broncos will lumber back to the other end. Dayton's 0-5 in district, but other than the loss to us, the other 4 have been by 9 or less. 2 losses by 9, 1 by 7, and they lost to Kingwood Park by 2. So they've been playing hard. That's got to be a travel. I don't know what travel is, but that looks like it to me. All right, partner, be careful. So Lufkin will get it back on the turnover, and here comes Newman quickly for Coach McManus and the Panthers. Hands it off right side to Marcellus. Over to White in the corner for 3. Oh, it's short, no good. Rebound by Newman in the paint. He is mauled, finally finds a way to get it out. Drops it off to Parks. Parks, top of the key, the lefty trying to go left. They stop him, but that's going to be a blocking foul against White for the Broncos. And that will be a non-shooting situation. But it will be our ball right in front of their bench. Actually, they're going to give it to it under our bucket. And inside to Dallas Harrell, and he goes up strong with it and knocks it down. Harrell now with 4 points, and the Panthers up by 10. The biggest lead of the ball game for Lufkin. Sampson jumped it, threw his, have White all over him. He was trying to pass it out to Rollins, but slight problem, the defensive intensity by the Panthers, a little too much to handle on that possession. Newman will quickly bring it up as he's picked up by Rollins. Quickly hand off to White on the left wing for Lufkin. Back out front to Blake. Cody dribbling right. Newman now right wing, looking inside for Harrell. Can't find him. Top of the key. Parks for 3. Booyah! Marcellus Parks with 10 points. He's the first player to double figures, and the Panthers are rolling now up 13 with 6 minutes to go in our Loving Auto Group's second quarter. Victorian over to Rollins, inside to Thibodeau. Thibodeau spins to his left. We double team him. He kicks it out to Sampson. Didn't want the shot. Rollins in the paint from the right elbow. No way. Over to Victorian. Contested 3. In and out. No good. And Dallas Harrell gets the rebound for Lufkin. Gives it up to Newman. Newman down the center of the court, passes right. Marcellus for three again. It's good. Marcellus eating Whataburger, double meat, double cheese. 3-pointers like they're going out of style. 8 in the quarter. Back-to-back trays by Marcellus. He's got 13 points in the paint. Blocked by Harrell. Dallas Harrell with the big-time block right into White. White the pass to the other end. Harrell lays it in. Give and go. The Panthers are rolling 30-12. The Panthers have reeled off 14 straight points here in the second quarter. Thibodeau trying to back him down, double team, kicks it out. Wide open three by Sampson, will not go. Harrell can't get the rebound. Victorian yanks it down. 3-pointer, and that's too hard, no good, and we miss another long rebound. Cody Blank was the culprit on that one. As Coach McManus going to the bench here at the next ball stoppage. In the paint, that's Sampson with the right hand. That will not go. And Marcellus Parks with the rebound for Lufkin. 5-on-3. We are the 3. We don't care. We kick it out. Blake goes baseline. Thought about it. Throws it wide. Tipped out of bounds. Ball stop. Should stay with Lufkin. As Austin Brown, B.J. Thomas, and Gavin Phillips checks into the ball game. The Lufkin ball here kind of in an awkward spot right in the corner. 30-12 is your score. B.J. Thomas inbounds it for Lufkin. He lobs it into Gavin. Gavin goes in. Wild shot. Hits the bottom of the rim and caroms away. And here come the Broncos to the other side. Rollins has it. Gives it up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau lost the handle. Has it stripped. Kicked out of bounds. And that will go to Lufkin. And Newman will bring it up once again for the Panthers. Passes over to Austin. Austin, right side to Marcellus. Looking inside for B.J. Can't find it. Little screen, give and go. B.J. has it now. Gets a screen from Gavin. Pulls up from the left elbow. Off the front iron, won't go. Gavin got the rebound, and it won't go. Oh, rebound again. Austin Brown got the offensive putback. As Gavin had a point-blank layup, and it just wouldn't go down. But Austin is fouled, and he will head to the line for a couple of A-Belts Pharmacy free throws. Austin Brown sporting them Paul Georges today. And he knocks down the first one. Austin with the second one. The sophomore, a little hard off the back iron, no good. But Parks gets the rebound, fires up another three. Marcellus Parks is hotter than a burning stump. Trace for Trace today in the second quarter. 3 threes for Marcellus. 11 in the quarter, 16 in the ball game. There's a bad pass off the foot of White, but he's able to corral it. Lufkin up 34-12. White trying to penetrate on Brown. Outside, kicks it back out. Pro, the 3-ball will not go. Rebound by B.J., kicks it over to Marcellus. Parks now with it, looking for a spot right where he's hit it twice. He'll go in the paint. Knocked off his spot, and he is going to be fouled. He was going to pull up from about 6 feet, but he got blocked and fell, and he will head to the line to try to add to his game high. 16 points for the junior, Marcellus Parks. First free throw is good. Marcellus now 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Looking for his 18th point with 3 minutes to go here in our Loving Auto Group second quarter. A little too hard, no good off the mark. But the long rebound is going to be brought down by Newman. Newman gets it back to Parks, who gets it over to Brown for a deep 3. Off the mark, well to the left-hand side, no good. Rebound is hauled in by the Broncos, and they've got numbers going the other way. But good hustle there by B.J. Thomas to recover. And they're going to throw it away on the other end, and that was all individual defensive effort by B.J. Thomas to get back on defense and cause the confusion there and make the turnover happen. Great effort. 35-12 is your score. Biggest lead of the night by Lufkin, 23. Newman looking for Austin, but the errant pass is tipped out of bounds. BJ almost threw it away, but Gavin saved him. Gets it over to the baseline. Austin trying to go into the baseline, but he stopped, got his own rebound, and he's fouled again. Austin will head back to that A-Belts Pharmacy free throw line. Stop by and see my man, Mr. Jeffrey A-Belt, and all the fine folks. Your pharmaceutical needs, that is A-Belts Pharmacy. 2:22 to go here in the half. And the free throw by Austin is good. Second free throw coming up, and it is good. 3 of 4 for Austin from the line. He's got 9 points. Hit that big three to close out the first quarter. And Lufkin now up by 25, 37 to 12. Out front is White. He'll fire up a three. That's way off the mark to the left. Rebound by Gavin Phillips. Long pass to the other end. B.J. Thomas goes up, gets the contact, doesn't need it. B.J. knocks it down. He's got 4 points. Good pass there. B.J. Thomas. And there's a steal. Gavin Phillips picks off the pass, goes in with the left hand, and it's good. The junior Gavin Phillips, the big man off the football team, lays it up and in. His first points of the night, 41 to 12. Got our PA guy over there mixing the names up on us. I'm going to have to print him up a roster or something. Entry pass, and a good one, and it is laid up and in by Stevens. His first point of the night, but it was a great pass set up by Williams. Steven lays it up and in, and that is their first point since the first seconds of this quarter. Only the fourth of the night in this quarter, excuse me. Entry pass goes to Gavin again, and Gavin's fouled on the floor. That's going to go against Stevens. Have our Panther Pride team performing, at halftime. As Phillips to the free throw line, makes the first one. Mouton checks in for the Broncos. And the second free throw off the front iron, no good. 1:08 to go here for our Morgan Bartlett Baggett and Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. Sampson has it on the left wing. Under a minute to go. White, well out front. Mouton just into the ball game for the first time. Looking for a screen on the baseline, can't get it. Dribbles back out. Throws it to Sampson. Austin thought about trying to pick that off, but didn't. Let it go. Gavin in there trying to tip it away. Back out front, White with it. Dribbling right. Now back out front. Down to 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds, and I believe it's going to stay with Dayton, and it will. We'll have our Shane Sepulvedo halftime stats for you. Taco Casa look ahead to Friday night as well. It's all coming up in our Morgan Bartlett Baggett and Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. And there is a three by Moulton, and it is an air ball. Slightly short of the frontage of that rim, and Lufkin will get it back here with 25 seconds to go. Marcellus. (13 seconds), dribbling left, drops it off. Austin Brown, his three ball is tipped, and a foul is going to be called. I couldn't see it. The other official was right in between me and Austin. But I can tell you, Austin's going to the line for 3 A-Belts Pharmacy free throws. Trying to join Marcellus Parks in double figures. First one's up, and it's good. 7 free throws total in the quarter for Austin. Doesn't look like he's going to have a field goal in this quarter, but he has made his way to the line, and that one rattles in and out, no good. Now 4 of 6 in this second quarter for Brown. Looking for point number 11. It's up, and it's in and out, no good. Boy, that rattled in, and both of them went down but wouldn't stay. 6 seconds and counting. Dribbling left is White. He better hurry. I don't think they're not going to get a shot off. That will do it for our Loving Auto Group second quarter. We are at the half. Morgan, Bartlett, Baggett, and Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. We'll take us about a 3-minute break, get some stats for you, and our halftime stats brought to you by Shane Sepulveda are next. Panthers lead at 43-14. We're back right after this.
Don't wait till it's too late. Strata Roofing and Construction can inspect and assess your roof. They'll offer you the best options to replace or repair your property's roof. Expert roofers specializing in composite, metal, tile, TOP, and PVC. Homeowners trust Strata. Residential and commercial, new construction or replacement, located in Lufkin and serving all of East Texas. Efficient, affordable, Strata Roofing and Construction. 936-219-4369.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lufkin Panther Pride.
Burger lover. Avocado, jalapenos, and no onions. Wait, avocado grilled jalapenos. Oh, and bacon and creamy pepper sauce. However you dream it, we'll make it. Whataburger, just like you like it.
And welcome back at your Morgan, Bartlett, Baggett, and Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. That's right. Stop by and see my man Jeff Horn, all the fine folks, Mr. Morgan and Company. The men, that's right. That is Morgan, Bartlett, Baggett, and Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. We'll jump into our Shane Sepulveda halftime stats. The Panthers erupted in the second quarter again, outscoring the Broncos 25-4 to go along with that 18-10 first quarter beating as well, and our Panthers lead at 43-14 at the half. Nobody has more than 3 points for the Broncos. Victorian and White have 2 points for Thibodeau, 2 points for Sampson, Stevens, and Boudreaux. And, of course, they were 2 of 4 from the free throw line. That ought to get you to 14 points. And for our boys, leading the way for the Panthers, Marcellus Parks, the junior, 17 points, 12 in the second quarter. He leads the way for the Panthers. Austin Brown averaging 21 in district per game. He's got 10 at the half. Be followed by Dallas Harrell, had 6 points, 3 points for Gavin Phillips, 2 for Cody Blake, 2 for B.J. Thompson, and 1 for Dayton Newman. Lufkin was 8 of 14 from the free throw line in the first half. Once again, the first half stats brought to you by Shane Sepulveda at CMG Capital Mortgage. And, of course, Marcellus Parks is leading the way for our boys at 17 points, his district high this season at the half. He had only scored 11 as his previous high. He's busted it up for 17 in the first half here for the juniors, including 3 Whataburger 3 balls in the second quarter. That is your halftime stats brought to you by Shane Sepulveda. We'll take a quick break. We're at your Morgan, Bartlett, Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency halftime show. When we come back, it'll be third quarter action. Lufkin rolling, looking for win number 6 straight in 16-5A play. And we are 16 minutes away with a 29-point lead at the moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with third quarter action right after this on Lufkin and Game Time.
Well, everyone, the merger is now complete. 2 East Texas insurance powers are now one. Morgan Insurance and Bartlett, Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency are now just Morgan and Bartlett, Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency. You can connect with them at 936-634-7755 or morganins.com. That's morganins.com. You can now get your free auto quotes courtesy of Germania Insurance. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches in all of East Texas. Let the experts with over 150 years experience take care of you. It's the new East Texas Power. That's Morgan and Bartlett, Baggett & Shands Insurance Agency here in Lufkin.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology, backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experienced banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
214-3694. Panther fans, it's game time. Need to make a winning play in the mortgage game? Shane Sepulveda with K&G Capital Mortgage has got your back. Offering VA, conventional, FHA, USDA loans, he's got the play for you. Looking for someone local? Choose Shane. You can text WINNERS to 33655. That's WINNERS to 33655 and make the right move. Your future? That's Shane's focus. Proudly supporting the Lufkin Panthers on Lufkin Game Time. Make your mortgage move with Shane Sepulveda at K&G Capital Mortgage. And MLS number 2143694.
For the first day of school, for the last day of work, for the satisfaction of a job well done, for the ideas that change the world, for good times, for not so good times, for her future and hers and his, for serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
Stay in the game with the Lufkin Game Time app. From live broadcast and game alerts to exclusive highlights, schedules, and the latest Panther news. Download Lufkin Game Time on the App Store and Google Play. Lufkin Game Time, the home to Lufkin Panther and Lady Panther sports.
These are Whataburger stickers. Proof that everything you dream.
And welcome back as we are getting you set for third quarter action. It's brought to you by the East Texas Foot Associates and my man, Dr. Warren. You got that ankle or foot phalange busted up. Stop by and see my man, Dr. Warren, and all of his fine folks today. That is East Texas Foot Associates. Will get you walking proper in a minute. That's right. We're about ready for third quarter action. It appears the Panthers will have the ball first. B.J. Thomas will inbound the ball for the Panthers, I think. as Marcellus got the unfortunate word to tuck his shirt in. Can't be a player if you don't look like a player is what the official told him, so he tucks his shirt in, and now we are ready. The game leader in points here at 17 for Marcellus Parks. The starters back on the floor here for Coach McManus. Austin Brown, top of the key, passes left over to Newman. Newman looking inside for Sanders, can't find him. BJ has it, top of the key. Thought about taking it, passes out to Austin. Austin for three, nothing but nylon. Austin Brown with his third Whataburger 3 ball of the game, and the Panthers are rolling now 46-14. White with it out on the left side, gives it up to Rollins. Back over to the left wing to Victorian, trying to get it inside to Thibodeau, and Thibodeau's going to be fouled by Sanders. Little reach-in foul by Sanders. Non-shooting situation. As that's thrown away, and Thomas comes away with the steal, but has it ripped away from him from behind. And the Broncos get it back now. The Panthers up by a commanding 32-point lead, kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be Lufkin basketball. 3 consecutive turnovers by both teams to start the third quarter, brought to you by East Texas Foot Associates. BJ to Austin from 12 feet, nothing but net. Austin Brown, 5 points to start the third quarter. He's got 15. Quickly to the other end, they get it inside to Thibodeau. We double team him. Thibodeau splits the double team, however, but misses a shot. Sanders gets the rebound for Lufkin. He's got a man on his hip, pulls it back outside, and gives it up to Austin. Austin thinks about a wide open 3 and just takes it. And if you're going to leave him open, you're going to get burnt. 8 consecutive points to start the third quarter. He's got 18 and we got 51. I'm talking wide open from three-point land. I would have said I could have made that one, but I'd be lying. Thibodeau stripped away. Sanders tips it over to BJ. BJ to Austin. Showtime! And he goes up and hits his head. I thought he was going to try to slam it. They kind of undercut him. He got fouled and his head hit the floor, and I hope that's nothing serious. He is up quickly. Atta baby, big man, you all right? Austin Brown now has scored 10 consecutive points to start this third quarter. And with this lead sitting where it is, the big man may be playing a few of his final minutes of this one. We know how good he is. No need to have him out here and put him in harm's way. Free throw by the big man is up, and it's nothing but net. 11 points. How about all 11 points, and he will come out for a moment. We'll see how long Coach McManus keeps him over there, but I heard that head hit that floor, and he popped up like nothing was wrong. That man's tough. He scores 11 quick points in the third quarter. He got 21 in the ball game. And there's a three-pointer on the other side by Dayton. That's high off the mark, no good. Thibodeau had it. It is out of bounds off of Lufkin, I do believe. Inside block. Sanders going to be calling for the foul. Got a piece of Thibodeau's shot, but Thibodeau will head to the line for a couple of Abel's Pharmacy free throws.
Donovan Thibodeau from the line for 2 shots.
Free throw off. Got my oldest son, Brody, here. He's about to fall asleep. What's wrong with you? Second free throw's up. It's no good. Rebound by Sanders. Might have to stomp by Ralph and K. Coos and get my man one of those big cheeseburgers or some of that great seafood. Ralph and K. Coos bringing you Panther basketball here on Lufkin Game Time. Under 6 to go in the third quarter. Sanders has it. Spin moves to the left. Kicks it out. Left side. BJ wide open for 3. Off the back iron. Won't go. Sanders gets the rebound. Inside to BJ with the right hand. B.J. Thomas now with 6 points. Three quickly by Dayton on the other end, and it is knocked down. Rollins with a Whataburger 3-ball, his first points of the ball game. And Newman walks it up. On the right side is Sanders, out to Parks for a deep three. Oh my! Marcellus Parks, 20 points now. He joins Austin, and it is raining threes here tonight. Whataburger, double meat, double cheeses, and those hot wings all over the floor. Three no good on the other end. B.J. Thomas going to get a jump ball, I think, and it is. It'll stay with Dayton. Marcellus with 20, Austin with 21. And the rest of the Panthers with 18, if my quick math is right. And I think we're going to lose it. They might have traveled. No, they got a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's a Taco Casa timeout. It's a full 60. Lufkin rolling 59-17. 4:54 to go in our third quarter. We're back right after this.
These are Whataburger stickers. Proof that everything you dream up for your 100% fresh beef Whataburger is right under the bun. So go wild, burger lover. Avocado, jalapenos, and no onions. Wait, avocado grilled jalapenos. Oh, and bacon and creamy pepper sauce. However you dream it, we'll make it. Whataburger, just like you like it.
And welcome back, underway here in our East Texas Foot Associates third quarter. As White has it for the Broncos. Passes over to Rollins on the right wing. Rollins inside to Thibodeau. We double team him. Thibodeau throws it all the way across court to Sampson. Sampson, ball movement over the perimeter. Rollins in the paint, the running one-hander off the mark to the left, no good. Rebound by Cody Blake. And Blake, entry pass into Thomas underneath. Thomas lays it up and in. 4 in the quarter, 8 in the game. And 61-17 now as Kevo, White, and Dallas Harrell getting ready to check in for Coach McManus. BJ, Marcellus, and Sanders will check out of the ball game. Halfway through the third quarter, Thibodeau backs his man down and is going to be fouled by Harrell. Thibodeau 1 of 2 from the free throw line here in this third quarter. Free throw up and no good. So our Taco Casa look ahead to Friday night. Kingwood Park probably going to be sitting third place when they get here Friday night. And our closest game so far in district will be at the Pack Friday at 7. Second free throw by Thibodeau is good. Lufkin looking for our 19th win. Looking like we're pretty much going to get that tonight. White from 3 in the corner won't go. Harrell with the rebound, dumps it off. Kevo! Our man, Kevo Taylor with the bucket. Our star football wide receiver in there playing some valuable minutes as well. 3 on the other end, no good. And there's Newman with the rebound for Lufkin. He's got a man on his hip and doesn't know it. Tipped out of bounds, and it will go to Dayton.
Marcus Jenkins checking in the game for the Broncos.
3:35 to go here in our East Texas Foot Associates third quarter. Dayton with the ball. Three-pointer fired up by James. That's way off the mark to the right. Boy, the way these threes are falling tonight, if Lufkin wanted to score 100, we could have. There's Dallas Harrell from about 8 feet off the mark to the right, no good. Broncos with the rebound. They will quickly go to the other end. Shot is up, and it is good. Sampson now with 4 points. Lead is 43. Newman gives it up to Kevo. Kevo, right side, kicks it over. White for three in the corner. Too hard, no good. And a little banging under there. White got the rebound, lays it back up and in. Javarius White, his first points of the night. And now just about every Panther's on the board with the exception of Sanders. And a moving screen is going to go against James. Leaned into Kevo. 2:26 to go. East Texas Foot Associates, third quarter. Cody Blake passes right side over to Kevo. Taylor with it on the left wing, and he is going to be fouled. Made the shot, but they're going to say he was fouled on the floor. Shot will not count, and he will not be getting a free throw. As they said, that occurred on the floor. As Kevo Taylor, obviously a fan favorite here for all of us Lufkin Panther fans. Going to be a 3-year starter for Coach Todd Quick. And Newman gives a perfect pass to Dallas Harrell, and Harrell lays it up and in and is fouled. He's got 8. And this will be the first free throw, ABL's Pharmacy free throw of the night for Harrell, as the Panthers are getting close to 70 here in the third quarter. Free throw is up, and it's good. He's got 9 points for the senior. 68-20. Victorian got Kevo all over him. Finally gives it up to James. And underneath, shots no good. It was a good effort there by White, but the Panthers got a little bit of pressure, but somehow he's able to get it back. And a little give and go on the far side with Sampson. White's again, his shot will not go. Newman has it stripped again from him, but he's able to run it down and get down the right sideline with 1:40 to go in the third. Got a man on his hip, out of control, gives it to Harrell again, and Harrell is going to be fouled. Well, Newman going 90-0 down that right sideline. Dropped it off to Harrell, and Harrell is able to make a move towards the bucket and is eventually fouled, and we'll head for A-Belt's Pharmacy free throws here as we have 95 seconds to go in the third quarter. First free throw is no good.
Zach Pro checking into the Broncos.
Second free throw by Harrell. And that's good. Hit the front iron and got it to roll down. He's got 10. 69-20. 49-point lead. Victorian out front. Gives it up to White. Rolls left. In the paint. Pass erratic. Stolen away by Harrell. Over to Blake. Now to Newman. As we approach the minute mark, Cody Blake, top of the key, drilling right in the paint, kicks it over. White goes baseline, pulls up from about 6 feet, and it's good. Javarius White, 4 points here in the third quarter, 71-20. All the way down the other end, Victorian goes baseline, got Harrell on him, and Harrell fouls him.
Dawson Victorian to the line for 2 shots.
Victorian will have 2 free throws coming up. And that's off the mark to the right, no good. Second free throw is up, and it's out, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Dayton with 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. White will inbound the ball for the Broncos, or attempt to anyway. They finally get out of a set and lob it inside, and they get it to go. Boudreaux gets away for the easy bucket off the inbound play, which I know is not something that makes us happy on the other sideline. 71-22, 35 seconds. Newman in the paint, goes up with the left hand, and he's fouled. And Newman will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He is 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
Dayton Newman to the line, shooting 2.
They do keep the thermostat to a lower level in here. Thank goodness, if you're warm-blooded. Newman's free throw off the mark to the right, no good. Second free throw is off the back iron, no good, but White gets the rebound for Lufkin and will dribble it out. Hand it off to Newman. Newman with the inside pass to Dallas, and Harrell knocks it down. Great pass by Newman and lays it up perfectly for Dallas Harrell, who has got 6 points in this quarter and 12 in the game. White in the paint for the Broncos, kicks it out left side. There's a quick 3 on the corner, no good. Kevo Taylor with the rebound for Lufkin, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Another very productive quarter for the Panthers. After 3, we are rolling 73-22. That does it for your East Texas Foot Associates third quarter. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this from the Pack right here on Lufkin Game Time.
Loving Auto Group is more than a great place to buy and service your vehicle. We're your neighbor, friend, and fully committed to helping the communities we serve.
You'll love the loving way. Loving Auto Group.
Hey Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
And welcome back as we are live at the Pack here for your Floors and More Layered Home fourth quarter. Austin Brown is back in the ballgame after that hard fall at the beginning of the third quarter after scoring the first 11 points of the third quarter for Lufkin. En route to our biggest quarter of the year in district, the Panthers hang 30 points in the third and lead it 73-20, but we do turn it over on our first possession of the fourth quarter. As Brown was trying to get it into Gavin. And there's another wild shot, no good. Cody Blake with the rebound for Lufkin. 7.5 to go in the ball game. Floors and More Layered Home fourth quarter, and our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show coming up. Brown has to run down that pass, gives it back to Blake. Blake now dribbling left, passes into the corner. White from 3, and that will not go. Boy, Panthers have hung 73 tonight, but have a lot of shots that have just gone down but wouldn't stay. Quickly on the other end, passing on the 3, going up with the right hand, and that's a good running one-handed shot by Bo. Bro knocks it down. He's got 6 in the ball game. White entry pass to Gavin, and Gavin's going to be fouled. Be a non-shooting situation here. Brown wants to fire up a 3, and it's good. Austin Brown with a Whataburger 3 ball. 24 points for the sophomore. And the Broncos back on the offensive here. Thibodeau goes baseline, and he got it to go. Good feet by the big man. Gets it by Gavin. And Austin will walk it up for Lufkin. He's averaging 23 in district play. And now is in the paint, kicks it over to the right side, and they're going to call him for the travel. Passed it into Blank on the right corner, but traveled first. Austin now with 24 points, right on his average for district play. That'll be 50 points this week for Brown. He scored 26 Tuesday night. Good ball movement there by the Broncos. There's a three out on the right wing, fired up by Bro, but it will not go. They get their own rebound. Bro gets it back, kicks it over to the right side. Mouton for three, and that's good. Mouton off the bench knocks down the three ball. Austin Brown quickly down the left sideline. Brown passes left over to, we got a foul call away from the ball, and this too is going to go against Lufkin. Looks like it's on Gavin. I was watching the ball, so I didn't see exactly what happened, but it was against the Panthers. As we approach the 5-minute mark of the ball game, Lufkin scored 87 points against these guys in the first game. There's another three ball by Mouton. That's a little bit short of the required 15 feet 9 inches. Air ball. Parks and Thomas check into the ball game for Lufkin. They're cheering for Kevo to get in. Everybody wants to see Kevo in the game. As we do finally have 5 out here. Parks. And now we've got, I think Gavin got called for the foul down on the last trip, and he's the one bleeding. So Gavin will come out of the ball game. Sanders checks in, as will Kevo. And Austin Brown will check out of the ball game for the final time tonight, if I was guessing, with 24 points. Parks in the paint, and he's fouled. .439 to go here in our Floors and More Layered Homes fourth quarter. Outlet pass comes to BJ. Thomas dribbles right. Spin moves back to the left and goes up with the left hand and knocks it down. BJ with 10 points. He is the fourth Panther into double figures tonight. Panthers about to go to 6-0 in district play. White trying to go baseline. Shot's a wild one, won't go. BJ Thomas with the rebound for Lufkin. Behind the back dribble, in the paint, goes up with a wild shot. That won't go down. Thibodeau with the rebound for the Broncos. And he gives it up to White. Passes right side to Bro. Now back out front, and they'll slow it down a little bit with 3:50 to go. Bro in the paint, passes left over to White. White throws it back out right side to Sampson. And Mouton for deep three, off the mark to the left, no good. Rebound by Marcellus. Parks down the right side. Thought about a three, then they double teamed him, kicked it over to Sanders. Now into the corner, BJ Thomas, wide open for three, drains it. BJ Thomas was so far open, he didn't know if he was in the right spot or not. He's got 13 points. BJ averaging 14. 13 for the season in district is right there again. 81-29. White from 6 feet knocks it down. He's got 5 on the night. Under 3 minutes to go. We have our quick Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show for you coming up. Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Kevo in the right wing. Gets it to White. 2:40 to go. Hands off to Marcellus Parks, right wing. Now back to the left in the paint. Oh! Oh! Marcellus Parks with one hand up in your face, hauls it in. Slam you very much. And the Panthers 83-31 for the love of elevation. On the other side with the one hand, too hard off the glass by Sampson. The long rebound, however, kicked out. Sampson passed on the three, gives it over to Moulton. Moulton with Kevo all over him, dribbling back to the left side, picks up his dribble, passes out to Sampson. Sampson lobs it in. Bo back to Sampson. Good pass over to Thibodeau, and Thibodeau lays it in. Great ball movement. Sampson in the middle of all of that. As the Panthers walk it back up, Marcellus Parks. Don't let him go left, Biggin. Now he pulls up for three. It's off the mark to the left. Rebound, however, hauled in by the Panthers. Straight to the rack. That is a man, Lavarius White. And it is good. White answers on the other end. Marcellus dribbling left, little body contact, gives it up to Taylor. Kevo dribbles out and threw it away right into the hands of Sampson. Sampson was going to try to slam it, but White said, don't even think about it. Pinned it up against the backboard. They're going to call White for a foul, but who cares? You don't slam up in here. And White, well above his, pins it up against the backboard. Defense, baby. Awesome stuff right there by White as Coach McManus goes back to the bench. And that'll be the night for Marcellus Parks. He'll have 22 points by my account. 17 of which came in the first half. Sanders goes to the bench. Harrell's at the bench. He's got 12. Free throws on the other end by Sampson. No good as we got 1:05 to go in the game. It's BJ, Kevo, Newman, Gavin, and White in the ballgame for Lufkin. Second free throw off the mark, no good. BJ with the rebound for the Panthers. Trying to get Bro off of him and does. Sanders BJ will set the offense here. 50 seconds and counting. BJ has it stripped from behind, and the Broncos going the other way. White kicks it over to the right side. That is going to be Williams. Over to White. Bro passes on the three, steps inside the three-point line, fires it off. That won't go. Rebound by the Broncos, and the putback is good by Sampson. 85-37, 25 seconds to go. Newman pulls it back out. Gives it up to Kevo. The crowd want Kevo to shoot it one more time. Kevo, take it in. Key. Pro coming out to guard him, but I believe Kevo's content with letting this clock run out, and that's going to do it. 85-37 is going to be your win. Welcome. Welcome into your Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. Once again, the Panthers collect our 19th win of the year. We improved to 19-11, and most importantly, 6-0 in district play with this 85-37 win tonight. The Panthers didn't need much in the fourth quarter. They got 12 points, but again, didn't need much. Led it 73-22 at the end of three. Let me get the scoring for you real quickly tonight. B.J. Thomas, 13, and Gavin. Okay, the leading scorer tonight for the Panthers is Austin Brown. 24 points, including 11 in the third quarter. 22 points for Marcellus Parks. 12 points for Dallas Harrell. 13 for my man B.J. Thomas. 6 points for Javarius White. 3 for Phillips. 2 for Kevo Taylor. 2 for Cody Blake. And 1 for Dayton Newman. That is your postgame stats brought to you by Shane Sepulveda. Stop by and see our man today. What's up, Sambo? Stop by and see him today. It's your postgame stats brought to you by Shane Sepulveda and our Commercial Bank of Texas. Player of the game is my man, number 10, the junior, Marcellus Parks. 17 points in the first half, including 3 threes in the second quarter. And, of course, in the fourth quarter, he brought it down with some slamma-jamma, the big left-hand tomahawk dunk in the fourth quarter. He scores 22 for the game, and Marcellus Parks is our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to everyone at Jam Digital Media. Don't forget, Panthers will be right back here at the Pack Friday night against Kingwood Park for our next to last home game of the season. Come out and join us if you can. That'll do it from here. Panthers roll tonight, 85-37, 6-0 in district play. Back in action on Friday. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm Gary Ivins Jr. for Lufkin Game Time.